Hey everybody, it's Jason with Parallel Reality coming back with you today with an article from Christmas Day from Red State. It says 2023 stunning archaeological discoveries shed light on the life of Jesus, history of the Holy Land. And I'm always interested in this sort of things because I consider myself, I guess, maybe an amateur historian. Like I just love history, so I'm not really a historian. But I like seeing stuff like this where it's like proving that stuff that's in the Bible that a lot of people out there say didn't actually happen is actually true. And plus also from a historical perspective, it's just really cool to see this. So let's go into this. It should be a fun little thing. It says several remarkable archaeological discoveries in Israel during 2023 confirm the consistent presence of Jews in the Holy Land for the last 2 millennia, which is something we've known already. It's already a matter of fact. It says hundreds of years before the emergence of Islam 1400 years ago in Arabia. And I'm sure this is coming up because around this time of year, you see a lot of leftists saying Jesus was a Jew from Palestine, even though, Palestine wasn't a thing that actually existed yet. Okay. And Arabs hadn't even come over there at this point, like as a whole, during like the Arab conquest, and Islam didn't exist. As you can see, it says Jesus 2 millennia, Islam 1400 years ago. So Islam didn't exist. So it's like we need to put that stuff to rest. Okay, because no, Jesus was not a Palestinian Jew. He was a Jewish Jew from Bethlehem. Okay, which happens to now be a part of what is considered the Palestinian territory, but that's where Jesus is from. So anyway, it says among the most spectacular findings is the pool of Siloam, and I doubt I said that right, but there you go. It says the site where the Bible says Jesus restored sight to a blind man. American pastor John Hagee, is it Hagee or Hagee? Okay, sorry about that. Don't like mispronouncing names. Says the founder and chairman of Christians United for Israel explained the significance of the pool. Says the pool of Siloam's excavation is highly significant to Christians around the world. It was at this site that Jesus healed the blind man. It's in John 9. And it is at this site that 2,000 years ago, Jewish pilgrims cleansed themselves prior to entering the Second Temple. As the Pool of Siloam and the Pilgrimage Road, both located within the city of David, are among the most inspiring archaeological affirmations of the Bible. And this says that, let's see here, it's a painting, shows the blind man from birth washing his. Okay, so this is a painting from what's supposedly from the time of Jesus. Okay. Just wanted to check. I was like, because it kind of for a second looked like it might have been a photograph, and it says, nope, the painting shows. So the tweet continues. It says the pool is the site of one of the most famous miracles performed by Jesus. After Jesus smeared the eyes of a blind man with mud and saliva, he sent him to wash in the pool of Siloam, and there the man recovered his sight. As the pool has been partially excavated and when work is complete, the entire site will be opened. The finding confirms writings in the Bible, according to some experts. In an interview with Fox News Digital, Pastor Terry Copeland Pearsons, Chief Visionary Officer for Kenneth Copeland Ministries, said, I like that title, Chief Visionary Officer, the CVO. I want to be a Chief Visionary Officer. Says history abounds with written testimonies of persons of real impact. Archaeology, however, testifies to the truth or falsehood of what's been written. Without fail, the archaeological discoveries around Israel, and most especially the city of David, confirm the truth and accuracy of the Bible. This is God's answer to skeptics and reassurance to believers that everything he said regarding our present lives and future can be fully relied upon. Well, that's not the only striking discovery made in Israel in 2023. The Israel Antiquities Authority announced in July that it found a rare 2,000-year-old silver quarter shekel coin from the time of the first Jewish revolt against the Romans in the Judean desert. And this embedded tweet here says, an extremely rare Judean quarter shekel coin, minted by Jewish rebels fighting the Roman Empire some 2,000 years ago, was returned to the state of Israel in an official ceremony in New York on Monday, according to the Israel Antiquities Authority. So that's pretty cool. So again, this is just more proof that Jews have been there quite a while, even though you're going to have, of course, all the leftist activists and Palestinian activists out there right now because of what's been going on with Israel saying, no, that's just not true. And that's all been Palestine's, even though Palestine wasn't the thing at this point. So the article continues, says, what's the significance of this find? It confirms that the Jewish people populated the land for thousands of years, and it was even thousands of years by that point, by the time Jesus was around, and neutralizes many of the arguments here today that they only recently colonized the area. No, they're the original inhabitants of the area. The colonizers are the Arabs, as in the Palestinians. Okay? Was the reaffirmation of the presence of the Jewish people before the establishment of Islam, which unfolded 1400 years ago in Arabia, debunks the widespread, mostly Palestinian falsehood on social media platforms that Jews colonized the biblical land with the rebirth of the Jewish state in 1948 and the Zionist movement in the late 1800s, argue historians, and that's basically what I said, and that's 100% true. So these dramatic findings confirm that at least some of the stories in the Bible contain actual historical facts. While we may never be able to prove each and every tale, more and more discoveries are proving that certain events and places unquestionably existed as was written. Expect 2024 to bring more exciting findings that shed light on the life of Jesus and the Holy Land over 2,000 years ago. Yeah, I'd be very excited to see what happens there. And I mean, I'd like to see it get to a point where we're able to find actual conclusive hard evidence that Jesus was an actual person. I mean, most people agree that he was, but I mean, there's no proof out there of his existence other than basically people saying that he existed. But I hope it comes out where like, yep, we now have actual proof that this man was like, here it is. This man was an actual person that lived during this time. So let me know what you think about this in the comments below. Are you excited to see what 2024 brings us? What do you think about all these activists out there trying to rewrite history and say that Jews haven't been there that whole time or Jesus was a Palestinian Jew, which is just the most annoying thing ever? Anyway, let me know what you think in the comments below. Like, share, subscribe, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.